Hi, I'm Alexa with O2 Aspen, and today we are going to do a heartwarming and heart-opening Vinyasa flow. So today, let's get started on our stomachs. So go ahead and make your way onto the front side of your body, and we're going to start in crocodile pose. So come all the way down, place one hand on top of the other under your forehead, and rest your forehead right onto the backs of your hands. Your elbows come out wide. And just take a moment here to settle in. Feel the weight of your body surrender down towards your mat. Your hips anchor down. And we're going to find two big clearing breaths right here. And instead of breathing into the front side of your body, I want you to send your inhale into the back side of your body. So take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, just like that. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Seal your lips and begin to find a breath in and out of your nose. Maybe that's your Ujjayi breath today, that heated, victorious breath with a bit of constriction in the back of your throat. And again, start to find that inhale, not only in the front side of your body, but into the back side and the sides, to your rib cage, your lower back. Begin to find a bit of spaciousness. And as you find a little connection of your breath to your physical body, let's draw in the conscious element as well and set an intention for your practice today. And what it is you're in search of, you're in need of for these 60 minutes of practice. For your body, your mind, your breath. Take one more full round. And on your exhale, bring your arms by your sides and your forehead to your mat. We're going to move through a little dynamic locust pose. So as you inhale, sweep your right arm forward, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your left leg. Exhale, lower them back down to your mat. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, left arm lifts, right leg lifts, lower back engaged. Exhale, lower down. And just start to alternate side to side. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. And let's just do that 2 more times on each side. Use your breath, your pace. There's no rush here, but really start to honor the length of your breath. Move to your breath. One more time each side. Last one. This time, both arms, both legs, inhale. Arms extend forward, legs lift. Take 2 full breaths right here. Your chin is slightly tucked down, gaze on your mat. Take one more breath in. Breath out. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop, come up. Let's take a little cat-cow here. As you inhale, drop your abdomen, lift your chest, lift your hips. Exhale, round through your spine, lift the back of your heart. And continue, again, your breath, your movement. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, rounding into cat. And if you'd like to take some organic movement here, maybe you start to wag your tail side to side, right shoulder to right hip, left shoulder to left hip, and start to find some space through the sides of your body. And you can incorporate those cat-cows, but again, finding this connection, breath to movement, breath to your body here. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Feel your core slightly draw up towards your spine. And on an inhale, reach your right fingers forward and extend your left foot back, finding a spinal balance. So find length out through your fingers and all the way out through your heel, this one nice long line of energy. Hips are in alignment, shoulders in alignment, core drawing up. Nice, take another full breath here. And on your exhale, bend your knee and sweep your right hand back for your foot. Find half bow. Grab for the inside edge of your foot. And as you begin to kick into your hand, lift your chest. Nice little back bend here to start. Keep that left hip down, chest lifted. One more full breath in. And exhale, come back, spinal balance and tabletop. Let's take that other side. Inhale, left hand extends forward, right foot extends back. Spinal balance on the other side. Navel draws up. Shoulders are level, hips are level. One nice long line of energy from your fingers all the way out through your heel. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Bend your knees, sweep your hand back, half bow, grab for the inside edge of your foot, kick into your hand, lift up through your chest. Now that right hip stays down towards the mat, and your heart lifts a little higher, full breath. And release, spinal balance to tabletop. Let's take one more cat-cow to release the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Walk your hands one handprint closer to the front of your mat. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Let's bring our feet a little wider than hip width distance. And we'll start to rock our weight here. To your right hand, right foot. And then over to your left hand, left foot. And just take a little rock side to side. Here you're finding a bit of space through your hamstrings, but also through your spine. Take another rock each direction. And find stillness in your downward dog. Feet come hip width distance apart. Fingers are spread wide. Hips lift up to the sky. Take 3 full breaths in your downward dog. Check in, ground down, and come back to your intention for your practice today. On the bottom of your next exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, arms sweep out and up. Palms together, exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep out and up, nice long spine. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. On your inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, come all the way down to your mat. Everything lowers at once. Inhale, cobra pose. Little weight in your hands. Lift your chest. Press down into the tops of your feet. Lift your kneecaps. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, cobra pose. Elbows squeeze into your rib cage. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. On your next inhale, roll forward to a high plank. Lead with the back of your heart like a big wave rolling forward. And we're going to take a little flow here, breath to movement, getting into our core. On an inhale, drop your heels to your left. Reach your right arm to the sky, side plank. Exhale, right hand down. Heels to your right. Inhale, side plank, left arm to the sky. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, side plank. Side to side, keep your feet staggered to make this motion a little more simple. And that way you can keep that inhale and exhale per movement. Nice, start to feel your obliques turn on. And let's do one more time each side. Hold here, high plank, take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 to 5 breaths here in stillness. Feel that little bit of heat you've created. How does that support your intention today? On the bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, you choose. Chaturanga, halfway down, elbows in or all the way to your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Thighs are lifted, heart is lifted, or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip, and let's take some big hip circles. Draw your knee all the way down and in, and then all the way up and out to the sky. And just circle it out. We'll do a few times each direction. And start to feel some mobility in your right hip joint. Let's come back through center, knee stacked over your hip, straighten your right leg. Take a breath in, and exhale, step it through to your right thumb. Crescent lunge, inhale, arms sweep to the sky. On your exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows shoulder height, lift your chest to the sky, and inhale, straighten your arms. We'll do that twice more. Exhale, cactus, open across your chest. Inhale, extend your arms one more time. Exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down. Use your legs to lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And circle it out. Nice big circles. Finding some fluidity, some spaciousness. And then switch directions. Come back through center, left hip stacks on your right. Straighten through your left leg, take a breath in. Exhale, step it through to your left thumb. Crescent lunge, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows, open your chest. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky. Exhale, find some space in your heart center. Inhale, straighten your arms. Once more, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step through to your right thumb. Crescent lunge again. Inhale, arms extend. This time, one time, cactus your arms, open your chest. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through to your left thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge. One time, cactus your arms on your exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. We continue, same thing, each side. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, hands to your mat. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog, use your breath, your movement. Down dog, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, hands lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time, each side. Your breath, your movement. Again, no rush. Start to find that synchronicity. Start to find some spaciousness in your heart, in your hips, and you can always add on or take away from your connecting vinyasa. One last side. And we'll meet back in a downward facing dog. From here, take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Come on down to your knees, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart, hips sink to your heels, and then bring your arms by your sides. Let your forehead ground down into your mat. And take a moment here to settle in. Settle into your body. And come back to your intention. We're making space in our body for that intention today. Allow that to take up space within you. Last breath. From child's pose, come on up to a seat. And we're going to make our way into a high plank. So we got to get our core going a little bit more today. Starting to find some stabilization, not only through our abdomen, but through our obliques on the sides of our body as well. So let's meet in a high plank. Hands stack underneath your shoulders, and then extend your legs back. Now here, start to feel this lift out of your shoulders, so a little puff between your shoulder blades. Your legs are strong and engaged, your heels press back, your neck nice and long. Take 2 more breaths here. And then inhale, lift your heels and drop them over to your left. Left hand under your left shoulder, right arm extends up to the sky. And then take your right hand behind your head. Now options here for your side plank. You can step your right foot in front of you, and this keeps that bottom oblique working. Or you can keep both legs extended. Take a breath in. Exhale, scoop right elbow to your left. Inhale, open up. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm to the sky and high plank. Let's find the other side. Heels to your right. Right hand down. Left arm lifts. Again, left foot can step in front of you for a supported side plank. Left hand behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one, stay with it. Exhale. Left arm to the sky, high plank, knees down. Take a breath in and a breath out. Take your hands and flip your palms so your palms face up. Your fingertips point to your knees. Nice little wrist stretch here. Now if you start to bring some of your weight back towards your heels, you'll feel a deeper stretch through your wrists. Take a couple breaths. And then let's switch. Circle that wrist out once or twice each direction, and then place it back down. This time, palms are down, fingertips point towards your knees. And again, shift your weight back. This time, find that stretch in the bottoms of your wrists. Last breath. And come back to center. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here in your downward dog and find stillness. Notice what's changed for you internally, mentally, energetically, maybe even physically. Notice what stayed the same. We're here one last breath. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it through to your right thumb. Plant your left hand down. Inhale, twist, right arm to the sky. Lunge, twist. Now keep your back leg, your left leg lifted and engaged. And using those obliques, twist a little deeper. We're gonna find a little shoulder movement here. As you inhale, sweep your right arm up towards the front of your mat. Exhale, sweep it down and back. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, down and back. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, lower it to your mat. Now slowly, we're gonna rise to crescent lunge. Feel your feet really root down into your mat. As you inhale, sweep your arms to the front. Lift your abdomen off your thigh. Take a full breath here. Nice long line of energy from your back heel to your fingertips. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stand up nice and tall. Keep that bend in your front knee. And squeeze your hips towards each other. So you're squeezing to the midline of your body. Right hip pulls back, left hip presses forward. Let's stay here one more breath. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, bring your right hand to the back of your left thigh. And then inhale, left arm sweeps up and back for exalted warrior. Keep the bend in your front knee and lift up through your chest. We're here, another 2 full breaths. Nice back bend here. Inhale, bring both arms back up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your mat. Standing split, inhale, send your left leg up to the sky. Drop your head to your mat and just hold right here. That lifted leg is nice and active. Feel that activation in your hamstring, your quad, all the way out through your toes. Head is heavy, neck is long. Last full breath. Exhale, softly step back, runner's lunge. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop your back knee to your mat. Lizard lunge. Keep your chest lifted here. Untuck your toes. And then bend your back knee. We're going to find a nice quad stretch. Take your right hand and sweep it out and behind as you reach for your foot. Now, if you can't grab a hold of your foot, you can always use a towel or a strap. As you start to draw your foot in towards you, continue to lift your heart up. Now, it's okay if that right knee rolls open, that right foot rolls open. You may even feel a nice release in that glute. Let's take 2 more full breaths here. Exhale, release your foot. Right hand down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back leg, and on your inhale, sweep right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip, just as we did at the beginning. Wild thing. Step your top foot behind you. Come to the ball of your right foot, the outer edge of your left. Right arm extends to the sky. We're going to find some wild thing pulses. As you exhale, lower your seat down, reach your right hand to the back of your mat, and then inhale, sweep hips up, right arm up and back. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, we lift. Beautiful. 2 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it here. Hips lifted, heart open. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands down, feet down. Stabilize. Find stillness, reconnect, your intention, your breath, your mindfulness. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through to your left thumb. Right hand stays down. Inhale, lunge, twist. Left arm to the sky. Keep your right leg lifted, nice and strong. And we'll take those shoulder circles. Inhale, right arm sweeps up and over. Exhale as it sweeps down and back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And exhale, bring it back down to your mat. Root down into your feet. We're going to slowly rise to crescent. On your inhale, arms extend to the front. Nice long line of energy. Abdomen is lifted in. Take a full breath. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come all the way up to stand. Settle in here. A little bit of stillness. Hips squeeze to the center line of your body. Left hip pulls back. Right hip presses forward. Back heel is lifted over your back toes. Last full breath. Exhale, left hand to the back of your right thigh. Inhale, exalted warrior. Right arm sweeps up and back. Keep the bend in your front knee. Lift your heart a little higher. Take 2 more full breaths here. Making space for your intention. Hold it right at your heart. Last breath. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to your mat. Standing split. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Drop your head to your mat. Back leg is activated. Nice and strong. Keep it lifted. Last 2 breaths in your standing split. On your exhale, softly step back, runner's lunge. Left foot to the outside of your left hand, back knee drops, lizard lunge. Untuck your toes, Bend your back knee and sweep left hand out and back for your foot. Nice quad stretch here. Start to pull your foot in towards you as you lift your chest up to the sky. And again, perfectly okay to allow that left knee and foot to roll open to the left. One more full breath. Exhale, release your foot. Plant both hands down into your mat. Step back, three-legged dog, left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Step your left foot behind you. Ball of your left foot, outer edge of your right, wild thing. Exhale, drop your hips. Reach your left hand to the back of your mat. And then inhale, hips lift, left arm sweeps up and over. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, press down to rise. Two more, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Hold it here. Full breath. Hips open, heart open. And exhale, hands down, downward dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Lower to your knees and have a seat on your heels. And we'll just find a little release of our wrists once again, putting quite a bit of weight into them. And we want to keep them fluid and strong. So go ahead and interlace your hands, palms together, and you're going to start to make little figure eights with your wrists. Little figure eights with your fists. And just keep finding that movement side to side. Find your breath. Sit up nice and tall. Last round. Release your fists. Shake it out. Release your wrists. And let's come back. Downward facing dog. Hands plant, hips tuck, up and back. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your thumbs. Spin your back heel down. Warrior two, inhale, rise. And then settle into this first warrior two here today. We're going to take a little flow. Inhale, straighten your front leg, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, sink a little deeper. Inhale, press down to lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Heel toe your back foot in a step or two closer to your front. Triangle pose, hips back. Right hand reaches forward and then down. Now here, keep this back hand reaching to the back edge of your mat. And one time we're going to slice that left hand in front of us and find our bicep over our ear. So your palm is facing down, fingertips reach forward to the front edge of your mat. And then from here, let's find a little rotation. Begin to rotate your top rib cage behind you and your bottom rib cage in front of you. Keep that bicep to your ear. Little bend in your standing front leg. 3 breaths. Be right here. Don't run away. Be with your intention in your body. Last breath. Bring your top hand back to your top hip. Look down to your mat. Bend into your front knee and begin to rock your weight into your front foot. Your right hand comes down to your mat, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left hip stacks over your right. Left foot is flexed. Option to extend that left hand up to the sky. Nice. From here, we will find option Chapasana. Bend into your standing leg first, and then bend your lifted knee as you reach back for your foot. As you grab hold of your foot, begin to straighten through your standing leg, kick into your hand, and open up across your chest and into that left hip flexor. We're here for a couple more breaths. Stay with it. On your exhale, release your foot, half moon. Softly bend into your front knee and step back, warrior two. Inhale, straighten both legs. Turn your toes in, heels out. Interlace your hands at your low back. Drop your hands to the earth, lift your chest to the sky. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Let your arms sweep up and over and your head drop down to your mat. And then lift your shoulders away from your ears. And rather than squeezing your palms together, pull your palms away from each other. Maybe you find a little wrist stretch there. We're here about 3 to 4 breaths. So take a moment to settle into it. Maybe you close your eyes, soften your face, your jaw, your neck, shake it out. Exhale, hands come down to your mat under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, runner's lunge, pivot to the front edge of your mat. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Option for connecting Vinyasa, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and making your way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your thumbs. Spin your back heel down. Warrior two, inhale, rise, and then settle in. Front heel is in line with your back arch. And we'll flow. Inhale, straighten your leg. Arms both extend to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, bend into your front knee. Inhale, press down to rise. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Heel toe your back foot in a little closer to your front. Triangle pose, hips pop back. Left hand to your shin. Now your right hand, again, we slice it in front of us. Draw your bicep to your ear, palm faces down. And then as if you're plugging that arm back into your shoulder socket. Take a little rotation, top rib cage back, bottom rib cage forward. Little bend in that standing leg. We're here 3 full breaths. Now your gaze can be neutral. It can be down, it can be up, wherever is most comfortable on your neck today. Stay with it. Last breath. Gaze to your mat, hand to your hip. Bend into your front knee, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right leg to the sky. Stack your right hip onto your left. Lifted foot is flexed, reach out through your heel and out through the top of your head. Right hand to the sky. Option to stay here, or Chapasana. Bend your standing leg. That'll help reach for your foot. Bend your lifted leg. Grab your foot, straighten through your standing leg, kick into your hand, open across the front side of your body. Breathe here. Keep a little bend in your standing leg right here. Last full breath. And exhale, release your foot, step back, warrior two. Inhale, straighten both legs. Toes turn in, heels are out. Wide leg forward fold. Exhale. This time, walk your hands over to your right ankle. And we'll take a side bend stretch into your left rib cage. Start to draw your chest closer to your right thigh. And take a couple deep breaths. On your next exhale, release your foot and walk your hands over to the other side. Reach for your left ankle, maybe your calf, your foot, your shin. And again, begin to pull your chest towards your left thigh. And find a nice side body stretch into the right side of your body. Last couple breaths, stay with it, find some space, create some space. And exhale, release. Find center for a moment. You can either grab the outsides of your ankles or your calves and just let your head be heavy as you pull your chest between your thighs. Last 2 breaths here. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot, runner's lunge, top of your mat. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Last connecting vinyasa, if you'd like to take it, we'll meet downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. And come on down to your knees for a moment. So we're gonna find our downward dog with a half bow. So we're gonna start in downward dog, but we're gonna continue to modify along the way. You find which point feels best for you and hold it there and find several breaths and make sure it's a little bit challenging for yourself. So let's go ahead and find downward facing dog to start. And then from your down dog, step 1 footprint closer to your hands. Now here, you're gonna take your right foot and you're gonna turn your toes out and your heel in. So it might feel a little funky to start, but I promise you'll be happy you have that there as we continue. So your foot is angled out, hands are pressing down. Now as you inhale, bring your left leg up to the sky. Now really start to shift your weight into your left hand and begin to draw your right hand back. Now from here, bend your left foot as you reach back for your foot. And if you grab hold, begin to kick into your hand for your down dog half bow. Now you're really rooting down into your hand and into your foot. Surface area is great. Take a big breath in and exhale. Release your foot, hand comes down. Both feet come back, downward dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let's find the other side. Left foot steps in, toes are out, heel is in. From here, begin to shift your weight into your right hand as you lift your right leg. And then sweep your left arm back. Now right here, maybe your balance, trying to find balance of your right hand and left foot. If you can grab for your right foot, find your down dog half bow. Begin to kick into your foot or kick into your hand. Oop. And if you fall out, that's okay. Come right back into it. Find your breath. It's not about perfection. It's about trying. And one side you may realize is more challenging than the other, and that's okay. Last full breath, wherever you are. And then release. Downward dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Lower to your knees. Drop your hips to your heels and hands to your thighs, and just pause for a moment. Check in with what you've created so far. Holding your intention right at your heart center. Right at your heart center. And just tuning in and noticing what you feel and what comes up for you today. Nice. Great job. From here, let's make our way to a seat. And we're going to come into our Gomukhasana, or a cow face pose. But here we're just going to do the legs for today. So you're going to take your left leg and cross it under you. So draw your left ankle towards your right hip. And your foot kind of rolls open like that. Your knee draws towards the center line of your body. And then cross right leg over. Now that's okay if they don't perfectly align up. But you're wanting to draw your ankles towards the outer edges of your hips. If this doesn't feel good in your knees, you can always extend your bottom leg and just cross that right leg over, and you'll still get the benefits of that stretch. From here, take a breath in, sweep your arms overhead. And as you exhale, fold over your legs. Now maybe you just come this far, or maybe you start to walk your hands further forward until you can find that threshold of sensation, where you can feel a stretch, maybe a bit of discomfort, but it's not all-consuming or overwhelming or painful, right? We want just in between there. That's where our growth edge is. That's where we find progress, progression. Let your head be heavy. And take another 3 to 4 breaths just where you are. And on your next inhale, come back up to a seat. And then take your right hand off to your right side, and we'll find a side bend. As you inhale, sweep your left arm up and over. So you start to find some space from your left hip all the way out through your left fingers. And start to send your breath into your left rib cage. Notice what that breath can do for you right here. Another 3 to 4 rounds of breath. No rush. Maybe you start to lengthen your breath, deepen your breath here as we begin to cool down our practice. And inhale, come back up through center. We'll find a twist. Take your right foot, plant it down into your mat. Seated twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take your right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And then exhale, twist. You can grab the outside edge of your thigh or hook elbow to thigh. And as you inhale, find length through your spine. And as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Maybe your gaze looks over your right shoulder. Last 2 breaths. Exhale, unwind your twist. Take a little counter twist, hands over to your left. Bend your elbows, draw your chest towards the ground just a little bit. And come back to center. And let's switch. Right leg comes underneath, left leg on top. Again, you can always extend your bottom leg. Inhale. Well, before we do that, feel your sit bones really anchor down into your mat. And then inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, fold as deep as you can here. And maybe it's only a little bit, and that's okay. But you start to find that threshold again, that threshold of sensation. We're here another 4 rounds of breath. So allow yourself to settle into it. If you feel areas of your body that are tense, that are engaged, Can you send a little awareness and breath into those spaces to feel or to work towards a release? Inhale, lift yourself back up to a seat. Bring your left hand out to your side, right arm up and over, side bend. And again, feel from your right hip all the way out through your right fingertips, that nice, long, opening stretch. Use your breath to go a little bit deeper. Last 2 rounds. Inhale, come back through center. Let's find our seated twist, our Ardha Matsyendrasana. Left foot anchors down. Left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm to the sky. And exhale, twist. Again, grab your thigh or hook elbow to your thigh as you twist. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder as you wring out your spine. Last few breaths right here. Let it all go. And exhale, unwind your twist. Extend your legs to the front of your mat and go ahead and lower all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And we'll find a little happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet and then take a little rock side to side. And feel a little massage in your low back. Maybe you straighten one leg and then the other. You find a little length through your hamstrings, the backs of your legs, one last time. And then draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, forehead to knees. And lower your feet down to your mat. Soles of your feet come together, knees open wide apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. Place a hand to your heart and a hand to your navel. And just check in here for a moment. Can you feel the flow of your breath travel in and out of your body? Can you feel your heartbeat in your chest? Maybe begin to feel your energy settle as you ground down. Take one last full round of breath here. And then when you're ready, extend one leg and then the other to the front of your mat. Draw your palms, arms by your sides, palms face up. Release all control and effort in your body. As you surrender here to your final resting pose in your Shavasana today. You can stay in the Shavasana as long as you need. But when you're ready, begin to bring awareness back into your body. Finding little movements as you sweep your arms up and overhead and take a long stretch from your fingers to your toes. Bend your knees and roll over to either side. Lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. May we acknowledge this practice, our presence and our efforts here today. And with gratitude from me to you, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on O2 Life. Have a great day.